Jupiter will be its closest to Earth today, September 26th, in 1590 years. Despite occurring on similar timescales, Jupiter's opposition and its retrograde very rarely coincide, making this a rare and missable chance to view the massive planet. Jupiter will be directly opposite the Sun as seen from Earth on Monday, September 26th, allowing skywatchers to see the solar system's largest planet in incredible detail during an event known as opposition. During the opposition, Jupiter, Earth, and the Sun are aligned in such a way that both planets are on the same side of the star, with Earth sitting between these two massive bodies. As the gas giant reaches opposition while rising from the east, at the same time the Sun sets in the west, it will also be at its closest approach to Earth, known as perigee. The closest approach would bring Jupiter to around 367 million miles from Earth, the gas giant closest to our planet since 1963. During opposition, the planet will be in the Pisces constellation and be visible for most of the night, rising when the sun sets and disappearing when the sun rises. Then you watch an online webcast of Jupiter at opposition on Tuesday, September 27th, beginning at 4:30 p.m. EDT, 2030 GMT, thanks to the Virtual Telescope Project. According to InTheSky.org, Jupiter will be visible overnight from New York between 7:33 p.m. EDT, 2333 GMT on September 26th and 6:08 a.m. on Tuesday, September 27th. The planet will appear from an altitude of 7 degrees above the eastern horizon, moving to 49 degrees above the southern horizon, its highest point at 12:51 a.m. on Tuesday, September 27th, morning before sinking below the western horizon. For skywatchers living in New York City, the Gothamist has collected some tips on how to view the planet from New York City specifically. Wherever you happen to be, the best way to see Jupiter in opposition will be with binoculars or a telescope from a dark and dry area with high elevation. Good binoculars should be enough to see the banding across the center of the gas giant and even some of its larger moons. Viewing with a large telescope would allow the planet's great red spot, a storm so wide it could swallow two Earths side by side. Despite occurring on similar timescales, Jupiter's opposition and its perigee very rarely coincide, making this a rare and missable chance to view the massive planet. Jupiter moved on opposition roughly every 13 months, at which time it is larger and brighter in the sky than usual. As Earth takes its 365-day orbit around the Sun, it also makes its closest approach to Jupiter once every 12 months. Jupiter's orbit around our star takes 12 times as long to complete. While the separations of over 350 million miles between Earth and the gas giant, which may seem anything but close, the greatest distance between our planet and Jupiter is around 600 million miles, 960 million kilometers. Jupiter is about 484 million miles from the Sun, over 5 times the average distance between the Earth and the star. This massive distance from the Sun means that Jupiter's close approach will only make a small difference to its size in the night sky. If you missed Jupiter at opposition this year, the next chance to see this astronomical event will be on November 3rd, 2023. Whether you are new to skywatching or have been for years, be sure not to miss our guides for the best binoculars and the best telescope to spot Jupiter and other celestial wonders. For capturing the best Jupiter pictures you can, check out our recommendations for the best cameras for astrophotography and best lenses for astrophotography.